Well guys, so welcome back to Jake's Garage, and today I'm going to be doing the Ford Transit camper, which I have already started and I never actually got any videos on it, but we'll be doing the PVC trim and possibly some carpets. I'll give you a quick little overview of the van of what I've done already. That annoyed me because of the roof supports are there. I do need to get some flat PVC bead to go along there and around the back, but I haven't got that today. Got a little USB socket in there, USB-C and normal USB. Got the bed, which has got a load of crap under, but that's the frame of it. The van was actually Celotex with 25mm where I can get it, and then 50mm down the bottom. It's got this vapor barrier on it also, which hopefully will stop the moisture. And I've got to figure something out that I can fill this void with. I'm going to put speakers over there and over in that corner too. And I'll show you the light switch as well, which is pretty cool because it's touchscreen, and I've got the LED downlights in the ceiling which are dimmable, so that works quite well. This is the other bed, which is just a little bit, well, it's a bit bigger than this one. And the kitchen that I made last week, which is 18mm ply. I'm still going to have to put a little kickboard on the bottom there. Using 18mm ply as a worktop, and I think it just looks really good. I sanded the edges down as well. Most likely going to oil the top and paint the inside of the cupboards. And we've got a little control unit there, well, a little switch panel there, which is, well, switches everything. I don't think I'm going to put a tap in here no more because it's just too small to have a little sink. I can just take a bowl of water outside and use that. That big cable there is the main feed, so I'm going to hopefully put the batteries and this split relay charger in there, which I'll also get a video of when I get that. But for today we're going to be putting the PVC trim round this window, which is the little skylight. That will have 19mm by 19mm PVC angle bead on there, and the end where the ceiling actually finishes will be 23mm by 23mm bead, and that they'll all just get stuck up, but first I've got to clean it. The opening of the window is 330, if you can see that because the sun's right there, but what I'm going to do is cut 4 330 pieces with 45s on, and I'll show you that now. So this is the trim, which is 19.5 by 19.5. It's just an angle piece. I've got all the 4 pieces cut now, and I'll show you how I'm going to put it onto the ceiling. I don't think they're going to be perfect because I did do it with the grinder. I was just worried about the mitre saw chipping the plastic, so I used the grinder instead. Bit of wipe down, a little dry wipe, so there's no dust that the glue's going to stick onto. For the glue that I'm going to be using, it's going to be the Ox Grip. It's really good stuff. So what I'll do is start with the front one and then the rear one, and if the sides do need trimming a little bit, if they're a bit too long, then I can match it in once I've got the front and back in. The way I'm going to glue them up is by just putting a bead along the bottom of the trim and a little bit on the front. So I simply just put a little bead on the, well, a little bead of the glue on the bead and I'll stick that up now. There's the front one on. Now I'll just stick the back one on and put the glue on the bead. So the back one's ready to go now, so I'll just stick that one on. So they're both on now, and what I'm going to do is just hold the other two up because I think they might be a little bit longer than what they need to be. Well, that one definitely is a lot longer than what it needs to be, so I'll trim that one down. And I'll also trim that one down. So what I did off camera, all I done was hold that up and then marked it where the mitre is on the back. So now I suppose I'll just put some glue on both of these sides of the trims, get them up and show you what it looks like. This is for the right hand side. So that's what it looks like now, and I might be able to pull these corners tighter by just pushing them together. But if I can't get them completely flush with each other, then I'll just put some white silicone on the joints. But it looks a lot better than the open board, so I'll just clean that up a little bit and I'll show you how I've done the front one. I've got the trim looking a little bit better, but the adhesive is really hard to smooth out, so that's what it looks like. And whilst I was at it, I just glued the downlights up too, so they're all in securely now. Also, I forgot to say that this cable here is going to be for an under-counter light when I build the cabinet up there, hence why that bit over there is missing, because I'm going to have to put a back panel in the cupboard that will go there. So yeah, I've just gave this a little clean now, the edge piece, and I'm going to measure it, cut it, and then glue that up also. I don't think I'm going to get round to carpeting the areas that you see in red today because I haven't actually got my Stanley knife. I left it at home, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get that done, but I'll show you the rest of the PVC trim and then we'll go from there. So the trim is going to be 1410mm, so I'll go and cut that outside now. I'll glue it up and then I'll stick it up and show you what it looks like. I got the trim cut, which I had to cut a little bit because the ceiling comes in a little bit there, and the same with the other side, which is there also. But this is the side that I'm covering up, and it fits quite well. It nearly fills all the way to the top. So it's all glued up, ready to be fitted, so I'm just going to put it on now and then I'll show you what it looks like. So this is it all up. I'll most likely have to tape it up because I don't think it's going to hold tightly to the ceiling as it is. So I'll go around the other side and show you what the finished trim looks like. So that's the finished trim. Definitely going to have to get some tape to hold it up, but it does finish the end really nice. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching, and there'll be more videos coming soon.